Hey, Nedger. What? Hold on. Slowly picking away. Slowly but surely. Hey, Void. Call the Deathwen. I'm planning it. We'll see. There is one thing that before I begin, I want to spoiler warn all of you, I guess, because I want to react to the ending cutscene of Rex Infernus. Not that I am particularly totally caught up on the story or anything, but I have been like watching and kind of vaguely knowing what's going on, and I want to see. I just want to see how it ends before you watch it. What? I heard about Where Are We Going? I read that somewhere. Look at the Peck and Strauss intel. Where do I find that? Does it matter? Do I need to be filled in? Do I need the context? Strauss left Peck in the dark ether because he fucked up his pizza? What? What does that mean? You send the clip on Discord? Yeah, okay, send it. Should have made that shit boneless. Yeah, let me get a boneless pizza. What is even happening with the current story? I don't know. It just looks like ass. It really does. Okay, hold on. Let's see. What? How do I unmute? Hello? I don't have an X account. How do I unmute? Okay, well, you know what? Sure. He must still be in the dark ether. Oh, let me just read the subtitles. What? What? Am I gonna play the Modern Warfare 4 beta? No, I don't. I don't really play multiplayer, so. Alright, let's watch this. Just for.
Can't believe we took down that massive walk and wrecked him.
Yeah,
Why doesn't the audio line up?
but ideas like his got a life all their own.
Hey, Bryce. Alright, so like these are the twins. What's their relationship to Samantha Maxis again? What's the deal?
Thank you for taking care of them for me.
Oh, they were no bother. Little Rose. Definitely creepy. No bother, though.
I was talking to them.
We don't even know your name.
Ava. It's Ava.
No, I don't keep my
I wish
PC
it
running.
could be different.
I
But
hibernate.
some things are preordained by the past and the future. Your destiny leads you elsewhere. It's time to say your goodbyes.
We make pretty good team. If you're having thoughts of second.
That'd be real nice, Nikolai. But we still have a role in all this.
You are on a righteous path, Kava-san. Most would shy from such a destiny.
Well, no one lives forever.
Is this the new map? This is the ending cutscene of the new map. Takeo, I haven't really listened to Takeo's voice. Man, I don't know about that.
Attack. And I was always gonna go out with my boots on.
To endure hardship so others can move on. These are the noble actions of a Bosatsu.
I don't know about Takeo's voice.
If you're ready.
Hang on a sec, guys. I'm not going with you. You're staying. Look, I get you all have this destiny to go to, but I don't. You've been awesome, but I need my family. My path's on a different thread. I can be with them again. Look after yourself, handsome. She'll keep you warm tonight.
Is that Dempsey? That she just... Yeah. Bye those three. Now we're back to our original crew.
Some points in time are so pivotal that they have to be preserved. And moments of joy in memory of those we've lost must be taken. Even knowing they will bring us pain.
I don't know what's going on.
Or perhaps
Oh,
cost us
they tagged or
everything we
totemed
are.
themselves?
Because it is from the ashes of these labors that second chances and even new beginnings are born. Your threads remain bound. It is time for you to journey onward.
We will not squander our companion's gift.
A samurai does not speak for me!
Oh my god. The end? ... question mark. Oh, yep. Fuck, I fucking... What? The end? ... listen. Some real old purists look at Black Ops 3 and they go, like, and they go, why did it become all about dragons and magic and whatever the fuck? And they're kind of right in some ways. I do miss when it was grounded in, like, science fiction instead of fantasy, if that makes sense. Where it was like, oh, Element 115 created the zombies, but we can also use it on these wonder weapons or whatever, and you control the ether, which is actually the pyramid device. I don't know. But then, how many fucking alternate universes are we on right now? This writing just sucks. It just... I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Let's just we're playing Buried. Hey! It's going well. How are you? No confirmation on which BO6 ending is canon. Oh well. Do they all just die? I don't know. It seems like it. Alright, the general goal is to try to increase the child max as little as possible. Where's the buildable for the turbine? In the courthouse, yeah.
I think Regnal Hunt was looking for this earlier. I wonder why. Oh, damn, Song, you're good.
Oh, fuck off. I knew that would happen. Barely used half in all your years. This is the most subwoofers I have ever used. Don't get me wrong. What is child max? It's a variable that I don't want to increase the number of. I believe all I need to do generally is avoid knocking zombies down without killing them. I think that's what it is. 255 today. If this were Rex Infernus, then yeah, I'd imagine that some of those 999 racers are going to be on 255 today. Like that. You see that guy that got knocked down? I need to avoid that. How do you prevent that? Zombies getting knocked down? It's mostly just about, like, when zombies are... Oh, fuck off. When zombies are far away, not placing the resonator too early, if that makes sense. But other than that, it's just, It only knocks them down if they're too far away. If it's very similar to the Thunder Gun. Like, it's identical to the Thunder Gun, where... it's infinite damage when they're in range, but when they're not in range, they can just get knocked down. How far in time terms am I at 255? I'm a little over a third of the way there. 255 will be like 90 hours, give or take. So, just about a third of the way. But we'll see. Just the goal is minimize the amount of increasing the child max, or the max GSC childs. There's going to be some increases that are inevitable. It's just don't increase it too much before 255. Yeah, just about a third of the way. What round would I say is halfway to 255? I think it's like round 203 is about the halfway point. If you pick up the buildable, how fast will I crash? It depends how many times I pick up the buildable. I don't really know the answer to that. The goals just don't do it. Yeah, technically you could crash on round 1 if you just kept doing it over and over and over and over again. So here, you see how there's zombies coming from that far away? I want to try to avoid knocking those guys down, which is why I'm just, like, stalling a little bit extra upstairs. Like I just did. Did anyone see the new map? I saw the new map. It looks like ass, honestly. Do you know ways to crash your game fast that aren't G-spawns? Depending on the map. What's your idea? I'm open. Just the fastest way to crash the game on each map. A lot of them revolve around G-spawns, but... How did you make the zombies not hit the turbine? They only go after the turbine if the turbine's, like, directly in their path. So, just... you avoid the turbine, and they will tend to avoid it as well. How well do I think some of the BO6 and 7 maps would play in the BO1 engine? They would play better, that's for sure. Depends, like, it depends on... Oh my god, I gotta stop having this happen. Depends, like, if they made the wonder weapons infinite damage, or, like, what features they do still keep, if that makes sense. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on.
I think Regnal was looking for this earlier. I wonder why.
Whatever we're listening to, this isn't even music. This is... I'm listening to the same thing I was yesterday. It's just the Brawl soundtrack. What? We're just listening to Pikmin background noise right now? This is just... Sure. Okay. This is slightly better. I've never thought about doing an Easter egg speedrun. That doesn't really interest me at all. Yeah, the main crew just doesn't look very good on Black Ops 7. I fucking, like, I knocked down the guy in the back there. It's kind of annoying. It's because he's a walker. Only so much I can do there. I think I should be okay. I just gotta keep an eye on it. Fire background music, thank you. This whatever Pikmin music I guess we're listening to. Retron 100 on BO3 Moon yesterday? That's awesome. Now go for round 255. Which, I will say, for all the people that were asking, oh my god, start a Moon game, and then I went, nah, let's play Buried. I would have been fucking already done with my Moon game if I put in the number of hours that I've put into this game so far. How did the zombie end up there? Why? Why are you fucking with me, man? I'm skipping to the next section of this. Let's listen to WarioWare. Ah, there we go. How do you escape burnout? Frequent breaks. Do not play if you don't feel up to it. Do not play when you're feeling physically and or mentally fatigued. Take breaks often and as needed. Will I hit reset? No. I will hit 255 before I reset. If you were to do a Shadows Round 100 guide, would you do the gum or no gum junction strat? I don't know. Check my already existing Shadows Round 100 guide. I would not do it collectively for all the green run maps. I would do separate videos for each one. I wouldn't want to lump them all into one because they are all different. Thinking of doing Moon 255, would you say it's harder or easier than Buried? Moon 255 only takes a third of the time that Buried does, so consider that carefully. So, in a lot of ways, that alone makes it easier. In terms of, like, ability to not die, if you run Classic, if you're not running Megas, you're limited on downs. And it is a lot harder to get your Quick Revive back on Moon when you go down, but it's a lot faster. How long does Moon 255 take? It's a little over 30 hours. What would you say is the fastest map to get round 255 on, not including BO3 onwards? Do you mean to say BO4? If I don't include BO3 onwards, there's only one 255 at all. What are 3 of my favorite books? I don't know. I don't read very often. You had no idea about the Death Machine spawn glitch? Oh, like glitching the ceiling spawn? Is there more to a guide besides just the train route since you're trading the whole time? Yeah, I would say so. There's enough that I would not make them all one video. I would separate them into 3 videos. Because also, Nuketown would get a video. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. World at War, yeah. 4 maps with 255s. Do I like World at War high rounds? They're fine. I find that they're very primitive. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. What song is this? It's something from WarioWare. I'm just listening to the Super Smash Bros. Brawl soundtrack. It doesn't specify the names of the individual songs, so I don't actually know. This one's kind of fire, though. I'm not gonna lie. How many hours is round 100 here? It's like 6.5 hours. It's not so bad. It's a turbine, like the one from the town. Oh my god. I gotta avoid knocking them over. It's the fucking walkers. Every time I get a turbine, the walkers get themselves too far away. These walkers are gonna kill me, man. Oh, same song again. Same song, but in English now? That's great. I don't know if those lyrics help you to figure out what song it is, but... How many zombies can one Resonator kill? It's like 40-something. I don't remember the exact number. Again, look at that guy in the back. Fucking Walker! He's gonna fucking crash my game. It can kill more than 24. Can we listen to something that isn't this? The next song will be on in a minute. Same song, but now with a Tomodachi Life voice. Song is called Mono Pizza. Mono Pizza. If World at War had the normal spawn scaling around progression, what would the highest round be on Nakshino and Varukht? I don't know. What SPH are those? That's the real question. Noct has a really long reset, but it also has a really slow strategy because you'd have to kill every zombie with the flamethrower, which is just slow. And difficult. Difficult when they're like respawning while you still have a horde. What map would you say is the fastest to get round 100 on BO1 and BO2? Die Rise. By far. Unless you're asking, what's the fastest on BO1, what's the fastest on BO2? The fastest on BO1 is... Is it Ascension? I think it's Ascension. And then on BO2, it's Die Rise. 5? I don't think it's 5. Five is close. Moon on BO1. Oh, it probably is Moon. Which has a faster 100 speedrun, Moon or Ascension? Is it Moon? It goes to show how powerful the hacker is. Yeah, Moon, the wild card with Moon is it also depends entirely on how lucky you are with trades. Because you can rather often go to 100 tradeless. At least, like, if you're trying to get a fast 100, you go to 100 tradeless and that's the fastest. But, like, if you just get bad Gershlock, you're cooked. If you don't go tradeless, all of a sudden you're going to lose time. Ascension, you're not assuming you're going to be tradeless, but you gain back all the time on monkey rounds that like, Moon has no special rounds. Yeah, when we're talking speedrun, Moon is probably fastest, but it requires good RNG. If we're talking average time, like if any player just loaded into a game and got to round 100, I think more often Ascension would be faster. Moon, you have to get lucky. Do you know a way to make the box beam light brighter in BO and Plutonium? I believe there's a custom texture for the box light you can download that makes it brighter. I don't know exactly where to find it, but I believe if you ask someone in my Discord server, they'll be able to help you. Hey, Weston. Moon being 526 makes sense. But, yeah, but again, you have to be tradeless to compete with that. Whereas Ascension, you usually don't expect to be tradeless to 100. Like I said, you know, completely optimal, Moon will be faster, but on average, if you started up a game, no restarts, just go to round 100, on average, Ascension will be faster. Without factoring RNG. Or, you know, rather expecting average RNG. You see that zombie on the right? Oh, shit. This is when I wish I had monkeys. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. And I don't have a perk available from the witches. I shouldn't have gone back behind. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna try to save a zombie at the end of the round. And I'm gonna hit for the ballistic knife. And I want my monkeys back. Like, monkeys would have saved me there, but of course I didn't fucking get my monkeys. The ballistic knife, I can get a perk from the dartboard. I should be okay. That's so annoying, though. Well, I think my last down was like 172. I don't want to risk going another hour without anything like that happening. I want to get my free perk from the monkeys, or from the dartboard monkeys. Fucking witches. Oh my god, and my childs went up! Life of Chris, I explain why in my tutorial, linked in the description. Does that cook 255? The childs? No. It's gonna go up inevitably, the goal is just avoid it going up as much as possible. Didn't you say it's better to break Tunnel 11 on BO1 Moon? It's easier, it's not faster. The fastest way to play is either... The fastest way to play is actually with Astro, or glitched Astro. Alright, let me try to save a zombie at the end of the round. The round should be over in the next, like, 4 minutes. You see that zombie that's far away? Like, I want to avoid knocking that guy down. Thoughts on Town 102 reset? That's awesome. Go Sluya. Yeah, if you want to trap Astro, you trap him in Tunnel 11. Which is, like, the safest way to play, but it is slower. But it's a lot easier. I doubt it will revive survival maps. Because a lot of people... like myself, are watching the gameplay and going, damn, that's crazy that they can do that. I could never. What's my favorite zombies? Black Ops 1. Do I like Gobblegums? Absolutely not. Completely game ruining. Like, the worst feature introduced to Black Ops 3, by far. Hey, we're on Animal Crossing now. Always appreciate a one-hit trade. Alright, the round should be over in the next minute or so. I just gotta watch to make sure I don't end the round. Hold on. I'm not looking at chat for a hot sec. I just want to make sure I don't miss the end of the round. Classic Gums, I don't hate the concept of. It's megas that are completely game ruining. Yeah, this is the end of the round. How many zombies do I have left? That's enough, honestly. Here, let's do this. One. Let's tag these guys. Let's despawn them real quick. Get it down to a couple zombies. Here, I'm gonna shut off the music for a sec so I can focus on what I'm doing. Alright, I want to put my war machine in here while I hit the box.
Kinda in a hurry, so I'll just take this.
Because I could get a second war machine back, I guess. I want the ballistic knives, though.
A whole lot wilder now that I've got this. They call
Ideally
it
before the war machine.
I only plan to use it for one thing.
And I also want my monkeys back really badly, because my monkeys actually would have prevented my last 2 downs. But it's because I traded them for time bombs and said, oh, I'll get the monkeys back when I get them back. And then I never got them back.
Maybe I'll just wave it.
Why ballistic knife? The witch's lights aren't on, but I don't have quick revive, so I'm going to use the ballistic knife to get
Keep these in your pocket.
quick revive back.
Pick your ballistics right up.
One of those guys is damaged. And the zombie doesn't follow you into here, which is nice. Is Tunnel 11 broker slower because you have to trade Wavegun without Hacker? Well, it's because you have to go to the biodome to get your drops every single time. There we go. I really want to hit the box for monkeys. Just because, again, monkeys would have saved me from my last 2 deaths, so it's annoying that I don't have them. It is possible to do 255 buried with no kills, no perks. It's just a lot more difficult. What's my favorite zombies map of all time? Moon. What's my favorite on Black Ops 2? Die Rise. Can you do the knife Easter egg more than one time around? The one that I just did, like ballistic knife for a free perk, you can only do that once per game. So, I used my only opportunity just there.
They're wrong. More is more.
Can I get monkeys, please?
Last time you gave me one of these.
Favorite Easter egg of all time? I don't have one. Okay. Here, okay, a little bit of a wild move, but because I have a war machine, I want monkeys really badly. I'm gonna trade out my ray gun for the monkeys. Waiting on elevator sucks? That's so little of the game. Like basically no part of the game relies on waiting on elevators.
Show me a fully automatic pistol, and I'll show you my
Tag is kind of crazy fun. Are you doing the one window strat? Can I get monkeys, please? Just once. Just once.
We rely on the classics. Fine by me.
Actually, you know what? Let me distract this zombie for a sec by having him break this. Welcome back, Mark II. I want my monkeys, though.
You'll get no complaints from me. This one's a keeper for sure.
I want my monkeys, please. I'm willing to just dump as many points as I need because I don't want to chance anything again.
But do you expect me to go perch on a mountain?
What's the point of keeping War Machine? To break the turbine.
Thank you very much. This one's a keeper for sure.
Come on. This is an absurd number of points to be dumping in like this.
Hey, how about throwing in an extended mag, buddy?
Just give me monkeys, please. Just give me monkeys, please.
Fire! Ain't much that can beat this.
Just give me monkeys, please. Do I have a favorite weapon between all the games? There we go. Is that so hard? Seriously, was that so hard, game? What's my BO2 zombies rank? Shotguns? You recognize, like, if I had started this game with one bone, I would be at shotguns in a single game.
It's a turbine, like the one.
All right.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Got knocked right off his feet that time.
Yeah, I watched the BO7 Rex ending at the beginning of the stream, actually. It looks... I don't know what happened to the writing, man. It's just... The game is so crap. Is it worth buying BO4? Yes. The story's so bad. This is a little loud, actually. Let me... What's my favorite campaign? Black Ops 1. Yeah, why is it knocking down those zombies in the back, man? Why 1? Because I like it. Because I don't really play that many campaigns at all. Is there a thing to unlock and getting the elixirs like there is for BO3? For BO4? Yes, there is.
Probably best to just leave this here for now. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Oh, now, all record.
Let me do this. And what's nice is I have another war machine, another full war machine waiting for me in the fridge, which is cool.
Like the ones in the town.
You see that walker that's on top of the bank? Like, that dude's gonna get knocked down and increase my variables inadvertently. Wouldn't doing round 201 game from Bone Rank put you at shotguns with the amount of rounds survived and time played? It's... I don't remember what... I mean, it's not just round 200. It's just you have to have 30 hours on the account, and you have to have some rounds to downs ratio. But, like, getting to round 100 once is plenty for the ratio, as long as you're not dying literally every round. Getting to round... It's also weighted. Like, the higher of a round that you survive, the more it positively affects your rank. And the higher of a round you're on when you down, the less it affects your rank. If I, like I said, if I started this game with just one bone, I would already have shotguns in the one game. Because I've already hit the 30-hour requirement. Just this game.
It's probably best to just leave this here for now.
Because technically, like, I don't remember exactly what the ratio is, but I do know that if you get to round 11 and then go AFK for 30 hours, that's technically the bare minimum to get shotguns, is like 11 rounds with no downs. So going any higher than that makes it way better. And you just gotta hit the 30-hour requirement. What was that ending of Rex and Furnace? It was crap, is what it was. I knew that was gonna happen.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
The end for now is crazy. Doesn't rank formula only start counting from round 5? I don't remember the specifics, but... You hope for BO8 to bring it back? I hope BO8 doesn't exist. How long am I taking per round at this point? Right now, my rounds are 30 minutes.
But I know you felt it. You feeling the boom? Got knocked right off your feet that time. It's probably best to just
Again, yeah, I doubt Chronicles 2 will ever exist, but also, if they announced Chronicles 2 for Black Ops 7, it would just ruin every single map. Like it's not, people want Chronicles 2 on Black Ops 7, they want a worse version of every single map by far. Like, none of the maps would be fun on Black Ops 7. The problem is you could put a great map on Black Ops 7, it's gonna be shit. The engine's shit. BO7 Moon might be good? Doubt it. You think camping with the wave gun on Moon BO3 is overpowered? Imagine if there's a fucking ammo crate. You think the hacker is overpowered? You're not even gonna need the hacker anymore.
Shatter their will!
Tin Heart, thanks for the sub.
It's a turbine, like the ones in the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Feeling the boom?
They're desperate for us to buy Modern Warfare 4. Well, I don't play multiplayer, so I'm not buying it because it doesn't have zombies. Will a new COD ever be good again? We'll see. They gotta fresh start, abandon the Warzone mechanics, just make a simple game again. Do I think that they're going to do that? No, probably not. Even though like sales numbers and the game's approval rating over, you know, over the last few games, especially Black Ops 7, have just been shit. Are they gonna learn their lesson? I'm doubtful. Very doubtful.
I think Regnal Hunt was looking for this earlier. I wonder why. Do yourself a favor.
What's the easiest round 100 on Black Ops 1? Probably Ascension. What do you wait? They put an AI usage disclaimer? What do you mean? On the Steam page? What does it say? Like, AI was used to make the game, or what? What, like...
It's a turbine, like the ones in the town.
Animal Crossing Smash music go. Yeah. It's, like I said, it's the entire Smash Brawl soundtrack sorted by game. So we're on Animal Crossing right now. It's playing all the Animal Crossing music. It's funny because in Brawl, Animal Crossing had a stage, but not a character. Oh, shit. Oh, same song in a different... Oh, no, never mind.
Right off your feet that time.
Yeah, they have been, Matsko. I get the feeling that the 999 calling card was AI generated in Black Ops 7. I have some friends that are Villager and Isabel players. Villager and Isabel, as a Game & Watch player, I find them relatively difficult to play against. Although it is funny, like just countering their dash attack with my bucket. Which one is it? Is it both of them or just one of them? They like drop a flower pot as their dash attack. You can reflect that with the bucket, which is really funny. So they just dash at you and they get damaged.
How come you want me so bad? It's a turbine, like the ones in the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. You feeling the boom? Do yourself a favor.
Think just Villager. What's Isabel's dash attack again? I don't remember. Ice Climbers OP. Ice Climbers are pretty balanced on Ultimate. On fucking Melee and Brawl. different story. Once I learned how to wobble on Melee with the ice climbers, I would go to my friend's house and piss them the fuck off. Cause I would just start wobbling. I remember one time I caught my friend in a wobble for the 3rd time in a single match, and he just shut off the GameCube on the spot. Ice climbers are crazy on Brawl, and it's funny because they're only 2nd tier because of how Meta Knight is just busted. Brawl's so fascinating that Meta Knight is so overpowered. Did you see the cash box recently for an online Mario beat 2 Sonics and won the tournament? I did not see that. Banned in some competitions. Yeah, it's wild. And again, it's like, you know, I just feel like at a certain point, you can only blame Nintendo, you know? It's not entirely their fault, just because the concept of, like, patching games to fix things like this didn't exist on the GameCube, and it barely existed on the Wii. By the time the Wii U came around, they were finally caught up with the concept of, like, patch the game, make it better, fix the issues. But not Bayonetta. We'll just add Bayonetta as the last character, and she'll just be broken. But all things considered, Smash Ultimate is a very balanced game. In the sense that, like, yeah, at the top level, there's, like, characters that are good, but there's a lot of good characters in the game. It's not like Steve is so overpowered that he's unbeatable. Unlike, you know, Fox and Ice Climbers on Melee and Meta Knight and Ice Climbers on Brawl. Like, those characters are so above everyone else that, like, it's incredibly difficult. Steve is not so broken that he's just the only viable character. There's a lot of viable characters. It's really funny, too, that Sora's just kind of average. Especially because, like, especially every DLC fighter, for the most part, they all have some sort of ridiculous gimmick, right? Terry and Kazuya have all the command input crap going on. Arms has the arms. Steve, the whole mining and crafting gimmick is, like, a major part. So many of the characters have some ridiculous gimmick that heavily affects how they play. I guess Banjo-Kazooie's kind of tame. Hero, the fucking, the fact that Hero in no item matches, you could just roll Hocus Pocus and get, like, a star or a Mega Mushroom. It's like, oh, you're just overpowered because you got lucky. Technically, I guess the same is sort of true for Game & Watch. Like, what if I just kept rolling 9s? It's so funny when you see there's genuinely tournament matches out there where it's a Game & Watch player and all they do is spam the hammer and they just hit 3 9s, like, right off the rip and annihilate their opponent totally off of RNG. Is the 255 possible? Yes. Very easily so. I just need to not crash is the general thing. I'm just paying close attention to my GSC childs. I should be okay. It's only increased 40 in the last, like, 3 hours. Oh, fuck. Come on. Alright, that's fine.
I think Regnalhut was looking for this earlier. I wonder why. Got knocked right off his feet that time.
But yeah, I feel like Ultimate is balanced that, like, only at the very, very top level do you see a lot of players playing all of the A and S tier characters. But even so, there's a lot of A and S tier characters. Like, probably 20 characters in the game are capable of winning a major, super major tournament. And even so, at the smaller local level tournaments, any character in the game can win. Even the lowest tier characters in the game can win with the right player. Which is really impressive considering an 82 character roster, you know?
Right off his feet that time. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it.
Sonic is annoying to play against. Steve, the skill ceiling on Steve is just so high. Like, no matter what I do, I just can't wrap my head around mining and crafting in a way that's, like, efficient. It's just got so much going on. But I love my Game & Watch.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
Donkey Kong's infuriating. As a Game & Watch player, I can crush Donkey Kong very easily. Because Donkey Kong's so comboable. He's a big character. Very easy to just get him up in the air and just chain neutral air, up air, and just rack up percentage. I don't play DBFC. I play, like, I don't play any other zombie-related games besides Call of Duty.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. You may not have seen it, but I know.
It's not a zombie game. I don't even know what it stands for, which is enough of an indication that no, I don't play it. I don't know what DBFC means. Plants vs. Zombies? I played it when I was a kid. I haven't really played it since then. Dragon Ball FighterZ? I would have never guessed that. Oh, in terms of, like, other fighting games, I only play Smash. You guys gotta understand, I play very few video games at all. It's Call of Duty, Mario Kart, Smash, Balatro, Mario Party. That's, like, it. Why do I have all the numbers on the right of the screen? Error trackers. For science. How long are the rounds right now? 30 minutes. Just about. Does FPS matter to zombies games? Not really. It does affect certain things, but I play on 60 FPS. I don't notice much of a difference at all when I increase it to 250 or 90 or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter to me. 60 FPS, you ensure that you're not going to run into any of the weird, specific high FPS issues, like the paralyzer breaking or... Doesn't it matter on BO1 Moon? Yeah, that's actually the exception. BO1 Moon, I play on 250 because it does affect the gravity. If you play on 250 FPS, the gravity is going to be way easier to deal with on BO1 Moon.
It's probably best to just leave this there. Right off your feet that time.
I've never played BioShock. Stop knocking zombies over. Please. What's the buried world record? 255. Don't you fly on Moon with 120 FPS? No, you... with 333 FPS, you will float up and not come back down. BO1, hardest map to reach around 50? Knocked, I guess? Like, none of them, really? Knocked? Verrückt? No, I wouldn't say Verrückt. That walker on top of the bank. Watch. It's pushing my error for me. Nothing I can give. Ron, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Do I hold any world records? I do. I have a couple of 255s. Got a 935 on Cold War. As well as a lot of former world records. Where am I from? The United States. Do I enjoy Cold War high rounds? Cold War is the only modern zombies game that I like, but at the same time, I prefer all of the games before it over Cold War. But I like it. My Mauer game was fun. What's the next high round video? It's gonna be Call of the Dead. But I want to keep sort of pushing this along a little bit. I'm not necessarily going to hit 255 on this game before I start Call of the Dead. I'm probably gonna, like, interject a bit and play some Call of the Dead, but I want to just take a breather and still finish this up. It's difficult to focus on going for world record pace games and going for these random high rounds on all the various maps at the same time. Fastest slash easiest map to me to reach max rank on BO2? All of them. Just get to round 100 a couple times and you'll be there. All of them are easy. Gorod Krovi after? I would love Gorod Krovi after, like, unironically. I will say, I'm not complaining that Gorod isn't next. And the reason is, much like Buried, when I do Gorod, I think I want to push for 255 again. And see if I can really play it out, just like I am with this game. But again, like, going for 255 takes up a lot of time. It delays when I can start the next map after that. What's my favorite European country? I'm not gonna answer that. that mostly out of fairness, because I've only ever been to one European country. Am I on autopilot? For the most part. Like, I'm glancing over to make sure that, you know, that I'm watching when my resonator is breaking, that I'm watching the turbine and whatnot, but my eyes are almost entirely on the chat. Round should be over in about a minute or so. I can't help but notice, funnily enough, whenever I stand in the gas, my variables go lower. Zene Golfo, thanks for the sub. Do I prefer Cold War's armor system? Cold War for sure. I technically haven't experienced the Vulturade augment on Black Ops 7 that, like, makes it better, but still, the Cold War system's a lot better. I hibernate my PC between games. Yeah, the round is over. Or between sessions, rather. Alright, so the lights come on now. Was it 172? No, it was 173. That I went into the house. Yeah, I don't want to take any chances. If I go down in the next round, I'm gonna be like, oh, thank God I gave myself quick revive. I don't want to chance anything. I was gonna work on my video today, but I was like, do I want to work on the video, or do I want to stream Buried? I'm probably gonna finish the video tomorrow, and maybe not stream tomorrow, solely because I've been playing Buried basically every day for the last however many days, and my body's just gonna need a break. I'm probably just not gonna stream tomorrow for the sake of sanity. Although, we'll see. If I finish the video quickly and I got nothing going on, I will stream, but I'll probably stream again on Sunday. Unless Jake and I want to go for a Call of the Dead, but I think he wants to keep pushing Ancient Evil until he has to move. So, Call of the Dead co-op is going to take a little bit of time. Which video is this? It's gonna be my video on everything you need to know in order to play zombies on PC. How to set up the clients, how to make sure that you're safe playing online, how to play co-ops, how to use Strat Tester, all the required patches, all of the stuff. How to save your runs when you need to save it overnight, everything that you would need to know. Will I be using existing footage for Call of the Dead co-op? Probably, yeah. I'm gonna do the Call of the Dead co-op video last. I'm gonna do the any % video first, then the actual solo video, and then I'm gonna do the co-op video, just because the co-op video is gonna take the longest. And so the question is, like, will Jake and I have the time to, like, actually sit down and do the co-op before those first two videos are out? I don't know. If not, we're gonna use existing footage. I just feel bad making the video and saying, oh yeah, by the way, we haven't been to round 100 yet. Like, I want to at least get to round 100 before I make the video, if possible. But we're gonna just see what happens. You had a montage planned? For what? For the co-op? Because that could be a fun, like, holdover. Well, it depends on the map, Zinzi, because some maps are very repetitive. Some maps aren't exactly the same strat forever. First of all, that ignores insta-kill rounds, but, like, even for players that don't go to insta-kill rounds, sometimes you're trading, sometimes you're, like, trapping to trade optimally, sometimes certain things happen. Not every map is the same thing from 50 onwards. Some maps are, a lot of maps are not. Call of the Dead, no, well, it won't actually, because I haven't done Noct BO1 and I haven't done Shinonuma BO1. In terms of the base BO1 maps, yes. But I'm considering Noct and Shinonuma in that case. And then every BO1 map will be done. Also, Dead Ops. Don't forget about Dead Ops. Dead Ops isn't going to be a round 100. It's just going to be a how to beat the Cosmic Silverback video, but I have a lot of good advice for beginner players. And maybe I'll try reaching out to Rambo and be like, hey, you should help me with this video. Is there an actual strategy for Dead Ops? It's going to be a lot of general tips, and also I'm going to talk about specific tips for each arena, rather than, like, it's not like it's the same on every arena. I can and will, on Black Ops 1's Dead Ops, I'm going to talk about kiting, which is a mechanic that not a lot of people know about, and not a lot of people know how to abuse. It's also not the best strategy, but it is the easiest strategy. It's not the best solely because kiting, what you do is, for those of you that are not familiar with what kiting is, on Dead Ops, the rounds are not based on how many kills you get. The rounds are only based on how much time you have been on a given round. So that's only true on Dead Ops 1, by the way. I believe starting with 2, they introduced a lot of anti-kiting measures. So you have to get more kills. My favorite map ever is Moon. But what you can do on Dead Ops 1 is you don't have to kill any of the zombies. All you gotta do is let them all spawn in and then just keep running in circles until enough time has passed that the round should have ended, and then you just kill all the zombies that are alive. And so you basically don't have to worry about the whole, like, zombies respawning and getting in your way thing. Oh, we're on Ice Climbers now. How long will it take to get to 160 on DOA 1? I don't know how long 160 takes. Why did you call Kino the best map in your tutorial? It's a reference to the meme. The best zombies map of all time. Kino der Toten Black Ops 1. I don't actually think it's the best map. How close to 255? A little over a third of the way there. I don't think Kino's overrated. I think it's a good map. I think it's like a B tier map or maybe even an A tier map. It's good because it's simple, you know? Not enough people acknowledge that, like, sometimes what makes a good map isn't a million Easter eggs and shit to do. Sometimes what makes a good map is just not having to worry about doing a million Easter eggs to get set up. And Kino's a great map. You load in, you hit the box, you turn on the power, you pack a punch, you have fun. That's all there is to it, and that's what makes it such a nice, chill map. That's enough. What's halfway to 255? It's about round 203, give or take. Kino's design is good. It's the simple 2-lane layout. Nothing crazy. Map opens up a little bit more when you turn on the power. Pack-a-punch is very easy. Thundergun's fun to use. The traps are powerful. No complaints about Kino. Nothing bad you could say about Kino, really. How many Mark IIs would I need to kill right now? Probably like 18. Like fully unpack-a-punched and pack-a-punched, spraying the entire ammo into one zombie, like 18 Mark IIs. Maybe more. I'd say probably more. Do I feel like the Thundergun fits Kino or Ascension more? What happened to you? What's going on? Why? Why, Turbine? Why do you do this to me? It definitely fits Ascension more, but I like it on both maps. Sometimes it doesn't need to fit on a map, it just needs to be fun. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, if you're gonna stand on top of it, I might as well have you break it. Currently on round 88 on Buried. That's pretty good. Very close. Favorite BO4 gun? The Helion Salvo. I didn't see that message, sorry. I know that's sort of a boring takeaway, but it's fun because it's overpowered. Sometimes things are fun because they're strong. This is going to be really crazy to say, but BO1 and BO2 is the best feeling guns, especially Pack-a-Punched. It does. BO3 has some really good feeling guns too, but... Right. I got 3 5.7s right now. BO3's guns and gameplay is the most satisfying. BO3 guns do feel satisfying to use, but it's mostly because none of them feel bad. Like, it's weird because here's a take, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree, but maybe not have thought about it. What I like about Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2... Sorry, wait. Did you know you could do the die rise elevator drop manipulation without a trample seam if you time it correctly? I didn't know that. How do you do that? You'll have to show me. BO1 and BO2, what I like about those games is that the box truly feels like a gamble. You could get an amazing weapon. You can get the Wonder Weapon, the Ray Gun, the RPK, the HK, the fucking hammer, the whatever, like the Galil, the, you know... There's a lot of good weapons in the box, but at the same time, you're just as likely to get crap. You're just as likely to get the China Lake, the M72, the RPG, the SMR, the Cap 40, right? I like that the older games make it a gamble. Mark, do you have footage of that? Can you... Any chance you could show me and send that to me? I'm very curious. But on Black Ops 3, basically every weapon that you can get out of the box is useful. There's some that are not great, like the Pharaoh, the Shiva, but pretty much every weapon is usable. Literally the worst weapons in the box are the XM53, the L4 Siege, and the Ray Gun of all weapons. Right. Still don't have a War Machine. Clipped on PlayStation? Send it to me when you get a chance. I want to see. Oh wait, I want this ray gun. I knew that would happen. Okay. When do I think the witch's lights turn on next round. So it's fine. I had a great route for when I was picking up weapons out of the box, and then I opened up the debris up top, and now I don't know the route anymore. Shit. I don't know why I'm struggling so much this stream, specifically. Oh my god, and look at my childs! They like, taking downs fucking just increased by almost 200. I gotta lock in. I don't know why I'm struggling so much right now. I don't hate weapon kits, but honestly, I like what Black Ops 2 did. I like the idea of re-pack-a-punching gives you different attachments. And not alternate ammo types, just attachments. Because it's sort of a fun, like, optional mechanic in a way. I need a better route for picking things out of the box.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now. This is getting out of hand.
That guy's gonna get knocked down. Yep. So bad. Yeah, I don't hate that system, Matsko, of Origins allowing you to get better weapons, or, like, weapons with attachments, rather. Because at least it gives you some sort of incentive of, like, if you get it out of the box and not out of the wall, it's a better version. Albeit, barely. PictoChat. Favorite version of the Blundergat? The Acid Gat. Thank you for the 550 jewels. That's very nice of you. All right, I'm taking a swig.
Leave this here for now.
This is the music from Hannonbo. That stage is terrible. 4 down. I took 2 downs this stream, which is not ideal at all. But it's okay. I believe the witch's house lights turn on next round, so I should be okay as long as I lock in. But that's the thing, like, people assume, oh, Buried's an easy map, you get unlimited downs, but it's like, the amount of time between each down gets fewer and further between the higher the round you're on. Which is what's still scary. Well, it's mostly because I didn't think I needed to, and then as soon as I picked up the ray gun, I didn't think I needed a monkey, and then as soon as I picked up the ray gun, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get trapped, and I forgot what order my weapons were in, and I couldn't switch to my paralyzer on time, and that's what caused the down. Because I'm so used to I single swap to the war machine, second weapon would be my war machine, and then I double swap back to the paralyzer. But that time, I was 1 weapon away from my paralyzer, and I hit Y twice. Which fucked me up. And then I was like, oh shit, and by the time... At a certain point, you realize, like, once you're trapped, as soon as you recognize that there's no way out, you have to let yourself down. Because if you paralyze the zombies, then they're gonna get stuck around you, and they're gonna insta-kill you when you revive yourself. And if I tried to throw the monkey, I still would have downed, and I would have wasted a monkey. So I'd rather keep the monkey and just burn the down, knowing that I don't really have a choice anymore. Thank you, Yamato. Flat Zone 2. This song's great. Have you guys ever heard the Flat Zone 2 Hey Ya? Oh. Anywhere but here would be clutch for this strat. Oh, shit. Of course I am. I'm gonna do round 100 guides for the Chronicles maps. I've already done BO3 Moon, but that's the only Chronicles map I've covered so far. Call of the Dead is officially next, yeah. It's a turbine, like the one from the town. I haven't really seen any of the Saw films. Like, I think I might have watched one or two of them a long time ago, but I don't really remember. Unk alert. Thank you for the 440 jewels. Yeah, well... Big fella, yes, but also no. You're just gonna have to wait until the video comes out to understand what I mean. Am I confident on the solo run for Call of the Dead? I'm gonna need some practice for sure, but I have a general idea of what I plan to do. Opinion on the Victus crew? I like them. They're a funny, like, ragtag little group. I like that they aren't trained soldiers, so they're kind of funny in a way, that they're just kind of like 4 random people. Wait, why didn't they include Flat Zone 1? It is sad that they only appeared in 4 maps. It's your brother's birthday today. Happy birthday to your brother. I'm not including Blood of the Dead because they're not playable. Playing as him is annoying. I like Stuhlinger because you can hear Richtofen, but when I played my Tag der Toten round 410, I was Stuhlinger because Richtofen also has quotes. Favorite crew overall? Ultimus. They're the classics, you know? They were funny. Everyone loved them. Marlton's voice for 255 rounds would be pretty miserable, I'm not gonna lie. Even when I did it for Transit, I was like, you know what? I got Marlton on my first attempt, and I was like, I'm just gonna roll with it, just because I don't give these characters enough love in general. We should be getting closer to the end of the round. Another minute or two. And then I'm pretty sure during the round transition, I should be able to go to the witch's house, I think. Just gotta watch out. What do you do to make sure your turbine doesn't start cutting out? Break it before that happens. Oh, that's really far in the corner. You gotta be careful. It's a good thing I went for the free quick revive, by the way. Because I would have game overed if I didn't. Oh boy, this round's over 30 minutes. Holy shit. It is more fun than it looks. There's a lot of downtime, which is what turns a lot of people off of it. But, like, you still gotta stay focused. It's not like Dead of the Night where you can completely drop your focus and never die. How close to the end of the round am I? This is right about the end. Come on. Alright. So let's do this. I'm pretty sure if I damage them all... and then just run to the witch's house. They should all die. And then I should be able to go in during the round transition. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, this is PC. So, we don't have to worry about quick revive. We're getting that back. Now I just gotta survive 5 more rounds without dying. There we go. Is the accurate timer mod thing on the BO1 Moon high round video legal? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, there we go. We're all good. I gotta survive 5 rounds without dying, ideally, but... Got our quick revive back, that's what matters. I think I'm only gonna play 2 more rounds this stream. Hey, Ronnie, how's it going? This employed-coded activity. Ronnie, you understand my life. I am only free on fucking weekdays in the middle of the day. But also, tonight, so Ben's birthday was yesterday, and Tom's birthday was Tuesday, so both of them and Max are coming over tonight. We're gonna be chilling, going in the hot tub, probably hanging out. How's your work going? You're telling me you don't spend 33 hours in a single game of zombies? Yeah, these rounds are very long. It took you from round 88 to 91. What? What do you mean? When would you need to start trading on Moon? Usually, it depends entirely on your drop luck. Because if you, like, technically, if you get a drop every single Gersh, you don't have to trade until round 230. But there's only like an 88% chance that your Gersh is going to give you a drop. So it depends. Did ass on a test today? Pretty crazy how you showed up in your feed. Oh wait, I just showed up. Did I show up in your vertical feed? Or was it just like you saw my live stream while scrolling through long form videos? Vertical feed? That's funny. Because that's like, it's the I'm only streaming horizontally by default, and then YouTube has this thing where it's like, you could turn it on, and it will just automatically create a vertical feed so that people who are scrolling shorts will, like, randomly find me. So that's really funny that it just came up. You're subscribed to me on this account, though, right? Which almost makes it funnier in a way that one of your subscriptions just popped up like that. Your 1 round? Oh, yeah. Because my rounds are long. What are my thoughts on the lore of Black Ops Zombies? I was invested in the story from World at War all the way through BO4, but starting with Cold War, I was just like, what the hell happened to the writing? Something changed, and not in a good way. Ronnie, while you're here, have you been keeping up with what's been going on the US, what's it called, the USS Lincoln? That one ship that's been on, like, the longest deployment ever, and they're completely strained of all their resources. And the president is going on camera and going, no, they're fine, they can go for longer. Some of them haven't been on land this entire year. Yep. Yeah, since 2026 started, they have not stepped off the ship, a lot of them. Your men need resources, you fucking moron. Nah, that's fake news. I'm glad that you guys are cracking jokes at least. Because I feel like Basically everybody on that ship has been posting, telling their family, like, yeah, this is the worst deployment ever. Some of those people have done, like, 100 plus whatevers, and they're like, this is by far the worst one. Crazy what happens when you let this guy get elected. I texted you afterwards, but the Catan game that you saw the last time I FaceTimed you, I was the only one settled on both 6 and 8. There wasn't a single 6 or 8 rolled the entire game up until the last orbit of the game, and I just got wiped by the dice. 6 and 8 were my brick and my wheat, respectively. And then I had 5 and 10 wood and like 3 sheep, and we never rolled a 3, and we rolled nothing but 5s and 10s and 9s, which I weren't on. And so it was like, I think Justin was at 6 victory points and I was still at 2. And I had only picked up wood the entire game. Which was wild. And I was on 6 brick and 10 and 5 wood, and I was like, oh, longest road should be perfect for me. Nobody else was settled on the 6 brick. The other brick numbers were like 12 and fucking 4 or something, and I was like, oh, I should be chilling on these roads. I didn't build a road until someone was at 5 points. I was just dead the whole game. And that was, of course, the one game where I didn't start with fish, either. We played a game last night where the boot never entered the game at all, because none of our starting 6 settlements collectively started on fish, and then I ended up being basically the only one to settle on fish, and it was the 2, 3, 11, 12, and we didn't roll any horn numbers. Like, we only rolled a couple 3s, and that was it. No 2s, no 11s, no 12s. The Kirk-aversary is upon us. That is coming up. I saw that on my YouTube feed, or not YouTube, my Instagram. Obviously not YouTube, my Instagram feed. Where else? My Instagram feed, someone was like, the Kirk-aversary. Can you believe the fucking day before? This is gonna be the 25th anniversary this year. Which is actually wild to think about. It's wild to think that, like, basically almost a third of all people alive were not born for 9/11. And even the ones that were, like, I was alive for 9/11, but I was 1. I don't remember 9/11 as an event that I was conscious for. Crazy world we live in. Time flies. And so do a couple planes, I guess. Yikes. Ooh, that was spicy. Yeah, having Volt Trade's good because it guarantees the witches can only give me quick revive. That's not gonna break. Oh! Always surprises me. I saw the Rex Infernus Wonder Weapon. It looks interesting, but it also just looks shitty.
I'm just gonna leave this.
Like, it doesn't look very strong.
Feeling the boom? Got knocked right off your feet that time. Got knocked right off.
It, like, I noticed that it has the, like, vortex thing going on, sort of similar to Windstaff / one of the Alistair's Annihilator effects. But it just doesn't look like it sucks in enough zombies to be viable. All the BO6 and 7 Wonder Weapons haven't looked or felt very strong. It's mostly because the game in its entirety is so unbalanced that if you make the Wonder Weapon strong, it becomes way too powerful. Right? Because you can buy ammo, because you could get infinite ammo for it, basically. See the Ice Staff, right? But when you make a weapon slightly less powerful to the point where it feels balanced, it ends up being not powerful at all because spamming Mustang and Sally's is more powerful. Older Wonder Weapons were all a lot more balanced because they didn't have infinite ammo. You couldn't buy ammo for them. Even the jet gun's balanced because it is infinite ammo, infinite damage. That in itself is the flaw, but you fix it by making it difficult to use.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up.
Yeah, it's the Wii Sports intro. Wii Sports, amazing game.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Got knocked right off your
Eye drops are getting recalled? I didn't see that. Why is that? Fucking diarrhea eye drops? No, but actually. Elect completely incompetent people to replace scientists and experts with sycophants, and act surprised when everything starts getting worse. Do you have any interest in the Duskbloods? Could you possibly explain what the Duskbloods are? Oh, Wii Sports theme again? Oh, never mind. You thought the ending of BO7 was awesome? I felt like it was so poorly written. I am unfamiliar. Do I have a favorite movie? One of my favorite movies is White Christmas, 1954. It's a great movie. I'll probably throw that on after I'm done with this Brawl soundtrack, Willing. Which will be in a future stream, because I'm I'm gonna end the stream as soon as I hit round 180. I planned for this to be a short stream. You know what I'm still pissed about? Why, to this day, have we never found out what happens to Scarlet, Diego, Bruno, and Shaw? Why have they not been brought back at all? Especially when they were like, oh, hey, by the way, we're gonna tie the Chaos story in with the Ether story. Like, here's the Sentinel artifact, here's Richtofen and looking for Alistair Rhodes or whatever. Why have we never found out what happened to them? I knew that would happen. It'll be for COD 2028. I sure hope that they fix a lot in that new game. Or just give up. Just stop. Just... I'd rather them release nothing than release more garbage. Especially if they're gonna AI generate it. Salmonella outbreak? Yep. That and the measles outbreak. Call of the Dead's gonna be the next map, yeah. BO1 story is bad? Completely disagree. Just... That's such an awful take. BO1 story is bad. BO1 story is what got people invested in the story. What's the goal for Call of the Dead? Generally, on solo, I think I'm going to go to round 70 rather than 100. But I have plans. I'm also going to do co-op in addition, so I will talk about round 100 co-op as well. Rex Infernus Easter egg got cheated by Danamiters. Is that true? I know that it got solved today. I wasn't surprised that it took a day. But is that what happened? I only just watched the cutscene. I didn't see how the quest hunt went down. I did see... Was it Chinese players? I saw that the cutscene was posted on YouTube, like, dubbed in a different language, like, yesterday. It was Chinese. How did the Chinese players get there first? They data mined? Yes, I did see that Sluya beat the town world record. I was there when it happened. It has a Dance Dance Revolution side quest. That reminds me of D Machine having the fucking coffin dance Easter egg. Which, in some ways, I feel like kind of aged poorly, because coffin dance hasn't been a meme since Cold War was out. If BO1 was remade today, it would have a bunch more cool side eggs. Probably. But also, I don't feel like side Easter eggs are what makes a map good at all. They're a nice little novelty, that's all it is.
It's a turbine, like the one from the town.
Like the one from the town.
I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Go! Got knocked right off your feet that time. Feeling the boom?
Hardest Easter egg boss fight, in my opinion? I don't know. Depends on the player. I haven't done all the Easter egg boss fights at all, so I can't judge. Do I still play clarinet? Yeah, that's... Of course I do. That's what my career is. I'm a professional musician. There's very few Easter eggs that I would say are poorly designed. It's just, I don't care that much about Easter eggs. Can you play for us right now? I can, yes.
Probably best to just...
You play sax? I also play saxophone. I play every woodwind. I'm a professional doubler. Mephistopheles? What's it called? Favorite music artist that isn't in the Mario Kart band? They're not my favorite artists at all, but... you gotta understand, the reason why I listen to video game soundtracks is because they're royalty free. I can't listen to the music that I would like to listen to while I'm streaming. But one of my favorite artists is actually Seth MacFarlane, creator of Family Guy. He has a number of excellent vocal jazz albums that are in the style of Sinatra.
Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. You feeling the boom?
Oh yeah, he makes music. He has like 8 albums at this point. He's got another album coming out like next month. Few of them were nominated for Grammys. It's amazing. It's like Sinatra-style music, old jazz standards with a full 65-piece orchestra. He's got an incredible voice. Like, there's a reason why Frank Sinatra Jr. was on Family Guy multiple times. There's a reason why, like, if you watch Family Guy, he includes musical references all over the place. He loves old vocal jazz, old musicals, that whole style. That's totally his thing. Anyone here watch The Orville? I just finished it a couple months ago. It's incredible. Which I like, when The Orville was like first airing, I never gave it a chance. I never like acknowledged it that much. And then I had just finished the second season of Ted. And my brother and I were looking for something to watch, and I was like, dude, let's watch The Orville. It's Seth MacFarlane's other show. And we started watching. We were like, this is amazing. I can't believe I never had watched it prior to this year. The Ted series was so good. The Ted movies are also good, but it's almost ironic. Like, the first Ted movie is the worst Ted... Like, it's the worst thing in the Ted franchise. The second movie was better than the first, and then the whole series was phenomenal. You're planning on watching Lanterns? I haven't heard of Lanterns. Who created Lanterns? What's that about? Green Lantern? Oh, like the superhero? I'm probably not watching that then. I don't like most superhero stuff. I don't like superhero movies. I don't like superhero shows. That's the end of the round, I think. Maybe? Not quite? Not quite. These rounds are over 30 minutes now. Oh boy, they're getting long. They're getting real long. This should be the last turbine of the round, I believe. That quote's gonna be stuck in your head. It's a turbine, like the one from the town. You feeling the boom? Yeah, that's round. Alright, chat, I'm gonna do one more round on stream, and then I'm calling it. I know this was technically a shorter stream than it has been, but I've been playing so much Buried. By the way, I didn't point it out before it happened, but the timer just passed 333333. I watched it. I was like, that was nice. That was a nice little moment. Moment to myself there. Like fireworks like the 4th of July. That's Sarah. Right? Call the Dead. You left the Diaries clip? Here, let me check. I want to see what happened. Wait, where'd you put it? Zombies clips, hold on. Oh, I see. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? How? What? How precise is the timing on that? How did that happen? Why did that happen? I would love to know a way to get that to be, like, perfectly replicable. Because that's fascinating. Normally, when I stand in the elevator, it puts up an invisible wall so that you can't run off right before. If that's replicable without the whatchamacallit, then that's pretty good. I knew that would happen. Oh my god. I like that I can just take a moment in the fog, in the Vulturade. Sal says it on Mom of the Dead 2. It's a turbine! Like the one from the town! No. Oh, I gotta watch out. Everyone says BO2 is the best, but where's BO2 2? Unironically, yeah, that is Black Ops 7. Look at my points. That's a nice points number right there. 330, 300. Should I go for 30 more points? Oh, that didn't work. What was figured out? So basically, when you place down any buildable, you cannot pick up the buildable again. You have to destroy it if you want to move it. The way that people used to run this strategy is they would pick up the turbine and then place it by the door to have the zombies break it. But that was what was leading to the crash. I almost trapped myself there. Well, yeah, Void, I just saw that clip. Is that a PS5 port thing, or is there a way to replicate that? That's what I want to know. I highly doubt it's port exclusive. Yeah, I know. He posted it in there because he came in here first and said, I just did this, and then I said, can you please post it? And then he posted it, and then I watched it on stream. That was all like 3 minutes ago. Which Smash game has my favorite main theme? It's either Brawl or Ultimate. Probably Brawl has a better theme. You can't beat that. Are there enough changes in the PS4 and 5 ports for me to want to do a video on it? No. Maybe, but like I don't own the ports, so I can't get any footage. Nor do I want to do all the testing on all the things that might be changed. I want other people to test them. Favorite Rainbow Road and Rainbow Road theme. My favorite Rainbow Road is Mario Kart World's Rainbow Road. And no, it's not recency bias. Like, that is my favorite... That Mario Kart World's Rainbow Road is my favorite course in all of Mario Kart, in every game. My favorite theme? Probably N64 Rainbow Road. Like, specifically the version from Mario Kart 8. Where they have the trumpet playing the melody. That one's really good. Although Mario Kart World's Rainbow Road's music is also really cool. Because it's got the Mount Wario thing going on where it changes at each section. I'm also a little disappointed that you can't access it in free roam. It's kind of funny in a way. But I want to be able to access it to practice shortcuts. It's hilarious that you have to time trial. World Rainbow Road, too many people pick it online. I find that not enough people pick it online. Yeah, this is the best Final Destination theme. I will say my favorite Final Destination is actually the one from Smash for Wii U. I love the blue and red contrasting on the stage. It looks really cool. But also, one of my favorite themes is the theme that plays when you're fighting Taboo. That's one of the coolest songs in all of Smash. Baby Park with 24 racers would have been ridiculous. I don't remember Galeem and Darkon's theme. I will say, World of Light was a lot of fun, but nothing compares to the Subspace Emissary. I feel like World of Light doesn't hit the same niche that was satisfied by seeing all the characters interacting with the Subspace Emissary. It's what I was hoping it's what I was hoping for, what's it called? When we saw the intro cutscene to World of Light, I was hoping we would get so many of those. And before anyone says anything, yes, I'm aware of the reason why Sakurai didn't want all the cutscenes to just be posted online like what happened with Brawl. Shit. I remember Smash Tour. That mode was weird. My child's! No! Let's see. It's increased. My child's is increased like... Oh my god, it increased again? What? It's increased like 300 in just under 3 hours. So like, let's say 1,000 for every 9 hours. If I can limit it to 1,000 every 9 hours, or like even 1,200 every 10 hours, then doing 60 more hours would be 7,200 more. I should be totally fine. I shouldn't panic about increasing the childs, really. As long as I can keep it to the same rate that I have been. Plus, I can clear a bunch of entities by having Leroy flip the box, which I'll do in, like... Oh my god. Which I'll do in, like, I don't know, another 30 hours. Oh my god, it increased again. Why? That's not good. Now we're up like 350 this stream. Yikes. I gotta avoid knocking zombies down is what I'm noticing. But there's only so much I can do. What's the optimal subwoofer to turbine ratio? 5 to 1. Only so much I can do about that walker without just killing a bunch of time. Yikes. But I have like 17,000 and change worth of child variables to work with. So as long as I can like keep it to like 1,000 every 10 hours or so, I should be totally fine. I guess even 2,000 every 10 hours would also be totally fine. But I'm just trying to place my resonators a little bit further forward. You ate the traps don't count kills? It doesn't really bother me that much. Do you know if they've already fixed the year 2038 problem? I would ask the plutonium people, not me. I would ask the Unix people, not me. Oh my god, it fucking increased again! Why? Now I'm getting more worried. Plutonium may be unplayable at that point then? No. That timer on the top doesn't... like, it doesn't affect the ability for the program to run. Even if it resets back to 1970, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that it keeps track of when the game started and when the game ended. But also, I guess they'll deal with that in, what, 12 years? Like, genuinely, why didn't the zombie in the back get knocked down? I gotta minimize the amount of knocks I'm getting.
I know I'm a bit sneaky, but it ain't no worse than I worked on the farm. It's a turbine, like the ones in the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now. Nice woman, gang or something. Feeling the boom. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Oh, damn, oh, you're too. Right off your feet that time. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Probably best. You may not have seen it, but I know you felt it.
I don't know.
Feeling the boom. Do yourself a favor. Don't get back up. Feeling the boom. It's a turbine, like the ones in the town. I'm just gonna leave this here for now.
Oh, what? Okay. That's a first. Zombie fucking fell down from up top and started hitting me. Okay. We're fine. We are fine. Holy shit. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I took a couple downs this stream, which is not ideal. That got my heart racing. Holy shit. Whew.
Probably best.
One zombie? You serious? There we go. All right. We're approaching the end of the round. I probably have like 3 or 4 minutes left. Yeah, this is still Brawl. It's sorted by the original series, so it's just playing all the Sonic music that's in Brawl back to back to back. Someone already did get to 255 with 0 kills. But the problem is sort of what you described. It is very slow early on. I knew it. Oh my god. Fuck off! Still crazy that Sonic is in Fortnite? It's still crazy that Pomni is in Fortnite. That's not even a video game. Neither Peter Griffin's in Fortnite. There's a bunch of real-life celebrities that are in Fortnite, right? Just like as themselves. Wasn't Ariana Grande in Fortnite? I forget, did they add Alyssa Liu? Alyssa Liu? Oh yeah, Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah. That's just bonkers to me. Kim Kardashian, Juice WRLD. Oh my god. That's like so bizarre. Round's gotta be close to over. Surely. If you could swap the wonder weapons and buildables of 2 maps, I would put the Apothicon Sword on Revelations. Or the Skull of Non-Sapway. Yeah, this is the end of the round. Alright, I'm gonna play until I get a new turbine, and then I'm ending the stream. $75 more to go. Steadily making progress. And on this note, this was a good amount of progress. We can start the next one on 180. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe Sunday. One or the other. But I'm going to continue this in the next couple days. In the meantime, I gotta go shower. Alright. Take care, everyone.